Hello.
그쪽 얘네가 냄새 나서. 근데 그쪽 가격대로
Jesus, guys. I have no words. Let's see for how long it does last. I have no idea why my computer is going crazy. The connection seems also a bit fucked up. Anyways, I'll try to keep going, okay? And I have no idea if the chat is working, so let's try.
사람들이 너무 많이 몰릴 거를 예상해서
Test. Send. Let's see. Hey, Sydney, aka Coco, how you doing? So if you can watch the stream, yeah, it's already something. Since I'm experiencing several problems today, so let me know. How you doing? I'm here in Seoul Forest, trying to stream, but I'm having some problem with the connection. And actually with my computer more than the connection. Oh, look at those beautiful dogs. So I wanted to enjoy, strolling this beautiful park with you guys, but I had to troubleshooting for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. Anyways, here's some nice fountains. It's pretty sweet. Let me take a picture. Maybe like this. Anyways, it's a bit weird because I got this provisory SIM online on trip.com, and I feel like this SIM is giving me a lot of problems. It connects to the SK Telecom band, which is kind of like one of the best one here in Korea. But I think that the company of the SIM is kind of like Chinese. And I don't know if it's related to Hong Kong or what, Chinese or Chinese Hong Kong. Anyways, it's giving me problems. So this part here of the talking about the Seoul Forest and not about my problems. So this part here of the park is where you can see usually people gathering for picnics. Oh, and today, yeah, there aren't even that many persons, but because we are, it's not the weekend. But usually, for example, under the beautiful tree that now I will show you, there are a lot of persons, Wow, this tree is really nice. Those guys there must have a nice view, right? I mean, I really don't like those buildings, but yeah, I mean, they're just in front of the park. So okay, in the meantime, let me check if everything is alright. Should be alright, kinda. Hopefully. Except for the part that I don't know if you can see the chat on screen. Let me see. Oh no, it is working. Okay. I don't know, it seems fixed, but anyways, okay, let's go on the other side where I wanted to go. It would be nice to have no interruptions from now on. So fingers crossed. Today is pretty cloudy, which is not bad because it's nice to walk with this, you know, breeze. I don't know how many degrees are here. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. You can see on screen. I would say something like 15, 14. I don't know. I want to go on the other side of the park. Oh, by the way, take another look. I can give you a better look. Very nice. A nice crown. Let's go. Usually on the spot there is always someone taking pictures because also the tree is really nice. Choo-choo-choo. 아저씨 a bit angry. Seems a bit angry. Anyways. That thing is new, I think. I'm not sure what's for, just for seating, I guess. Because of these flowers here. Seoul Forest in general is beautiful, not just for the cherry blossom, but for all, you know, the nature around. A lot of different flowers, plants, trees. So it's pretty cool. Look at this. Anyways, I can't wait to go back with the camera set up with this freaking thing, you know. Oh, what is this? Water playground. What can we do here? So what? So what? Oh, and then we can get the water, huh? For real? Oh yeah, look. Nice. Okay. I think I had enough fun with that. Also the thing, it might be new. Yeah, they put it on. Also on the other side. Over there. Honestly, I don't remember. It seems pretty new. Anyways, let's keep going. There's another playground here. This park, guys, has really everything. Like here, playground. Now I'll show you again the butterfly house, but remember on the other side there are even like sport fields to play, so yeah, it's really beautiful. I like it here. Oh, let's enter the Hobbit house. Woo. Yoo-hoo! The bear. Do not climb. Okay, I will not. With the beer cup. Do not climb, do not climb. Really chill. Let's go and see more beautiful trees up there. There's a nice view because unless they closed it, we can climb up that platform. Let's go. So I can give you a nice 360, 270, 180 for sure. No, it seems open. There's nobody. It's cool. Another cherry blossom. So nice. Some are still have to bloom, you see? But others are fully bloomed. And you can see already some petal on the ground. So yeah, the magic as usual will be over in 2 weeks, I guess. Anyways, let's go. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sheesh. The girl almost destroyed the slide. Sheesh. Wow, here we can see it really, really well. Look at this. So pretty. Pretty cool. But those buildings there, oh my god. Galleria Porre, Acro, A-C-R-O, I don't know. Seems like offices for the most, no residentials. I don't know. Actually, earlier I was coming here and I came out from one of those towers because the subway arrived exactly there And I was about to, yeah, to go in the offices because the exit number 4 was not really clear. So in the end I took the exit number 5. Oh, am I going in the right direction? I don't remember. On the left is closer. Another park that I want to check there is really nice in general, but especially during this time of the year, is the Orinite Gongwon, so the children's grand park. Yeah, I think it's called like that, which is really nice. And another nice spot for picnics too. Okay, let me check. There's a sign. I remember that the place where I want to go is on this side, but usually I get there from the entrance. It should be the same. But since I have the street on my left, let's see, there should be a passage though. Let's see. Waterworks Museum, Eco Forest, Deer Coral, Cherry Tree Path, Eco Learning Center, Waterside Cafe. Okay, but that's on the other side. It should be not too far from the Waterworks Museum, if that is what I'm thinking about. So let's go this way. And yeah, there is this underpassage. Another lonely cherry tree there, hiding behind the pines. The signal is okay, but not that okay. I have to take the chance. So today is Thursday, right? Yeah. Tomorrow is Friday. I have to go and try to grab the SIM cards. Probably today I will not make it in time to go till there and come back. It's really far from where I'm staying now. So I would like to see it, and there are foreigners around, but not that many. And from the place where I'm staying, you know, when I take the transportation, I'm really the only foreigner. It's fun. Like, I think people from there will think like, how is this guy, you know, ended up here? But in general, there are a lot of foreigners, especially nowadays. From China, from Thailand, from, I don't know, Taiwan. So from the close countries. Okay, so here we should have the cherry tree path, I guess, on this side. Yeah, you can see them there. And let me see once again the yeah, and this is okay. I got it right because the insect garden is that way, not too far. But I want to check all the cherry trees over there, so maybe we take a little detour and then we go that way. But we cannot go. Okay, no problem. I think, yeah, they're building something, so there's no way to pass that way. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's blocked. Okay, never mind. I mean, we have a lot of cherry trees, so for sure we're not missing many of them. And here more. Yeah. Maybe this is the cherry tree. I mean, the one that is. Oh, look, it's raining petals. Wow. Apple Tree Road, 사과나무길. Gallery 정원, 나비 정원. Okay. So butterfly garden is that way. Okay, let's go. Oh, a lot of dogs. Look the petals. Wow. It's really nice here. Look, it's like a gallery of cherry trees. Let me zoom a little bit. Styling. Nice panda. We're singing. In this part they're really fully bloomed, and that's why with this wind they're already kind of like falling down. Really nice. Wow, this path here is never ending. It's so beautiful. But look, there is literally a carpet of petals on the ground. You see? Oh, kids from kindergarten, I guess. Oh, so cute.
아니 어차피 근데
So cute. Look at them. Yeah, probably around no more than 4 or 5 years old. This is the water whatever museum. This part. But I don't think it's open or for the visitor to go around. I don't really think so. Anyways, that part there is really something else. It's so cool. Yeah, here. I don't know, maybe they filter water or they produce hydroelectric energy. Not sure. Wow. Wow, having fun with the golf cart. Fancy bag. I need a bag like that, maybe a little bit bigger than the one that I have right now. What was on my back that made me feel like it was about to crash on me? Also, this plant is sweet. Look. Let's see if we can find my friends the turtles. There were turtles. Let's see. If you can see turtles. No turtles. Turtles all died. So sad. Or maybe they're chilling there in the shadows. No ninja turtles today? Why? But it's more, this is more dirty than I remembered, so. Okay, wanna see some butterfly? Let's go and see some butterfly. No, it's closed. No. Why? It's from May to October. Okay. Too bad, Look how many different species. I'll get back. It opened in the 1st of May. Okay. Good to know. I think there was 7-Eleven here, or not 7-Eleven, but the Pianni, the convenience store. Yeah. Nice to see you. Okay, let's go and grab something to, I don't know, drink, eat, whatever. It's very small there. No, you know what? Let's go to. Oh, pretty. Let's go to another one. Or you know what? Let's go here. I'll just put the camera to the side.
너 보냈어? 안 돼. 안 된다고.
Sorry guys, but I was with just one hand, so it was a little bit hard to show you around because the place was too narrow to hold the stick. Is there a little place for me here? Not under the sun though. Answer is fuck no. No place for me. Okay. I grabbed something to eat because it seemed interesting. Okay, let's go around. I've seen benches on the other side, but all the best spots are taken. I just want some shadow. Oh, there are those tables there that nobody wants. Let's go there. I can take one of those. Not too bad. Anyways, I grabbed something with pig and orange juice as usual. And there was something called cherry blossom whatever. But they're all made with salad and I don't know what else. But you know, I need my proteins. Yeah, tomorrow's mission will be offline. Unless I bring my stuff, I'm not sure. I might bring my stuff and try to stream with the camera, but I first have to get my things. So, can I sit there? Seems pretty nice. Here. Yeah. Why not? Okay. Always the same error until I will learn. Going crazy with this hair, it's too long. Look at my hair. Yeah. Seems like a savage. Yeah, my hair are growing like crazy. Anyways, that's it. So just to show you what I got this. This is why I wear the hat, by the way. Not because my hair are crazy, but because they're so thin that with just a little, you know, soft breeze, they fly around. Anyways, the camera is so... I ordered a new lens, by the way. So this one, can I... Ugh. Yeah, so I was saying this one, well, it's pretty heavy. It's 300, more than 300 grams. 유부초밥, 돼지 불고기. So it's bulgogi of pig meat. Wow, okay. Oh my god, it's the chopsticks are trapped. How can I really trapped? Okay. Oh shish. Okay. Oh my god, my hair is so freaking long. I mean, the idea is to make them, you know, grow even longer till here. But still, I feel like a savage. Oh my god, this freaking... Okay, package is a trap. Guys, every one of these is so... Let me show you like this, maybe it's better. It's so big. Look at the chopsticks. It's huge. Okay. Okay, let's try it with this stuff. Oh my god, how can I eat? My mouth is not this big. Okay, ready for the mass in 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's good, but it's really pretty big. And I'm about to eat my hair too. It's pretty good. Good. Today I remember my friends here, wet tissue. Directly from Bangkok. So let me check, the stream seems okay. Yes. Sweet. I like it when it works. I don't like it when it randomly disconnects for no fucking reason. I bought 2 like mango flavor of these, so let's. Well, maybe this is not. Blood orange. Blood orange. Okay. So it's the really red, juicy orange. The mango one of this brand, the mango juice is really good. So let's. Last year I bought like a huge pack. I don't know how many, maybe more than 20. I don't remember if I ever had ever tried this one. We'll try today. What the? Okay. It's good. It's good, it's good. Okay, let's keep eating. Wow, but I don't know if I can eat all 4 of them. They're so big. Good. Thing is that I really love bulgogi. And my plan for today actually was to do a sort of picnic here, but it takes me too long, you know, to come and go back from where I am right now. So unless I do it really, really quickly, I need a little bit more time to, you know, organize. Plus, it's not that I can carry my stuff from there. I should buy food here and all this stuff. Good. So the idea for my hair is kind of like, when they're long, they should be long like, I mean, when they're straight, sorry, they should be kind of like those of John Wick. But if I keep them curly, yeah, I should have kind of like the hair of Timothy Chalamet. So I will make a mix between Chalamet and Keanu Reeves. Not bad though. Oh my god, every one of these is so fucking heavy. I'm doing mukbang today. I should sleep a little bit more. Anyways, this is one of the rare stream of Mr.Dokkaebi without the hat, so enjoy it. It will not happen many times. Jesus Christ, and like this seems, yeah, I'm getting back, you know, trying to getting back the grunge style. Tomorrow I'll go buy some striped. I have one striped, yeah, but it's not like red and black or purple and black. It's blue and white. I have a striped sweater. Or a squared shirt. Actually, I have those too. Shit, I'm so grunge. Ah, the little kids are there. I'm doing picnic. Can you see them? Here. So cute. Well, it's so nice though. With the kids, I mean. Sorry guys, man. Okay. Do we have trash cans in the park? Nice question. No. I think I should get back to the close to the convenience store. I have to find a way to fix this fucking thing. Yeah, it's second time here that I start the stream and then it just crashed. It's so weird. I don't know if it's OBS or what. Yeah, and this lens is a bit fucked up. Let me see the colors. Yeah. So these are the real colors. This lens here is is weird. Oh, last bite. Look at this. 천천히. We take it slow. What time is it? Yeah, I have time. I will not go to Hongdae today. Because to go there and get back, no. Then time is not enough. But for this, yeah. And I mean, I've arrived when I've arrived. Like 4 days ago. I already streamed twice, so it's okay, you know. It's just that we have to enjoy the trees now. But I want to, you know, just get back to the best gear possible, my best setup possible, because at least we can have nice spots and stuff, you know. But in the meantime, I didn't want to miss, you know, this beauty. So I could have come here without streaming, but in the end it would have been pretty much the same. Cherry blossom streams are chill streams. They have to be. Unless you go with a group. I have to check actually for people in Korea, because except for really a few that I already know. And actually there is this other thing I was checking later, like yesterday. Even in the club where I am now, the creator club. But you see, many streams are people at home doing gaming. Happened also to me when I couldn't do RL, but yesterday, like, I checked, the majority was playing game. And another one said she was doing IRL, but actually, yeah, it was IRL, but she was building a chair. So I prefer outdoor IRL. Yeah, let's put it this way. Or even like travels IRL. But even if you're not traveling, you're staying in your place. Still, I prefer outdoors. You know, at least I can see places. Oh, I finished. I eat it all. Such a good boy, right? So let's close this. I kept this so that, yeah, we should be able to close it. Kinda. Yeah. Okay. By the way, since last year I had kinda like a trauma when I cut my hair here, because I was trying to make them a little bit longer, not even this long, And when I went to cut my hair, they cut it all, really all. Then last year I decided, fuck it, I will never cut them again. You know, at least for a few months. So it's been almost a year, I think. I don't remember. Let me check. I cannot check. My phone is there. No, I can check. Just a sec. Because I should have pictures. So. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it was exactly what day? Oh. No, it was the 13th of August. So, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months. Yes. Good. And I already can eat my hair. What if I do like this? Not sure, because this is not super big. Yeah, messier, like them. Wow. Okay. And actually, I've always this with me because I tend to make a sort of ponytail nowadays. I feel too hot. A silly ponytail. When I do it, my hair on the back, they tend to do like to have a weird curve then later on. So I think it's almost time. I'm chilling, so I don't want to move. And this spot was perfect. Why people? Maybe because it's kind of like for 1-2 people. There is another one there. It's pretty cool. So I need to find the freaking trash can for this stuff. I don't even have a. I forgot to turn this off. Okay. Actually, let me check if this freaking phone is working today. It's not there is no. I cleaned it. I removed pretty much every possible app that I don't use, that I don't need. But I think that one of the apps that I'm using to see the chat is too heavy. Oh my god. By the way, I really have to sleep more these days. I'm not sleeping really well, so I'm really just like wasted face. But it's okay. You see, I'm the image of like suffering. No, not really. It's just lack of good sleep, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Or maybe I'm aging. Yo, yo. No internet connection, right? That's it. Let's try. Where is the mobile hotspot? This one. Okay. Nope. Mobile hotspot. Is that working? Yeah. Okay, I'm connected. Hey, Mr.Dokkaebi, we're refreshing your token. Thank you. Very kind. Okay, I'm connected. Kinda. Connecting. Yay! Let's try. But it's so slow. Like when I click, nothing happens. So it's pretty useless. Test. Let's see. No. Didn't work. Actually, this one would be used for more than, it's not that I have to send messages on chat, unless I want to shout out or things like that. But it would be useful to see the alerts, the notifications. Yeah, here. Yeah, but it's really slow. It is really slow, so slow. Test. Test. Easy. Right. Fuck. Testing, not testing. Test. Okay. Send it. Working? I don't think so. Oh yeah. Test. Wow. Took me only, I don't know how long for this shit. Test once again. I want to. Oh, where is? Shout out Bartok. Ouch! Ow! My. My ankle. Shout out. Bartok. It takes ages to send the input. The fuck? Okay. Well, better than nothing. Actually, let me keep it. Yeah, it's really slow. In any case, it's too slow. Send. Oh, now it's working. Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep this shit rolling. But I don't want to put also this on around my neck. It's going to be uncomfortable. Let me put it here on. Actually, maybe later I'll grab a coffee, but now. Oh, I have a lot of shit in my pocket. What the hell? Okay. Chewing gum. Okay. Actually, let me put this here. Let me put back the hat somehow in a way that I don't look a complete idiot. I mean, it's not really easy for me, but I can try. Kinda like this. Okay. Actually, today I wasn't sure if I could have gone to the Seongdong-gu, so I even brought my mobile router, but for nothing. Okay, let's go. I can't wait to test the new lens when it will arrive, probably in 1 or 2 weeks. Because this one is fucked up already. But the other one that I bought is more expensive, way more expensive than this one. Doesn't mean anything. It could be even shitty quality. But it's bigger. The lens should be a little bit wider. Okay, now okay, on the other side I'm sure there will be trash cans. Oh, that's high level photography. Oh my god, look at the pose. I can't do the pose. I'm really not that elastic. I'm so jealous. This guy's ready for TikTok. 100%, probably is a dancer. I like those jeans. I want to buy those super baggy jeans. And it's so... Ah no, he's taking picture. Okay. But the insect garden is open. I like the butterfly garden more, but since we're here, why not? Let's go and check those. So paper, plastic. I have il plastic. 좋아. 플라스틱. 일반 쓰레기. Wow, a lot of trash cans, guys. I love that. Oh, look at the doggo, so cute. So let's go and check this insect garden. Ah, but I've been here. Yeah. I just didn't remember. Oh, the smell. In, out. In and out. From 10 to, okay. Hello. Yeah, I've been here already. And this is also pretty cool. Okay, let's go. 2층. Wow. Here I can see a little bit better. First person view. Let's explore together, guys. Falling hazard. Wow. To me, this is more like a Sarah than a garden. Oh my god. Just in a tiger. No, a leopard. You see? Oh, Rosemary. Rosmarino. I already have the clip of me sniffing the rosemaries. Let's go. Taking pictures. Let's go. Parachuting. The model is really aggressive. Not my style. Oh, nice. My sister will love this in this corner here. 시원한 바람. 흑과나무의 향기를 느껴보세요. Yeah, let's smell the fragrance, guys. Oh, look at that, so cute! So cute. Okay. Because of the glass, it's so freaking hot in here. Down. How can I? Let's do like this. Ah, there, okay. Then we'll check. So beautiful. Look at that. Seoul Explorer. Hello, my good friend. How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah. In this moment, I think you can see from the map, I'm in Seoul, and this is the insect garden of Seoul Forest. Today I want to check the cherry blossom. I will show you around if you stick a little bit more. Yeah. The best thing, man, is that you can write ! Discord if you want to join the Discord. I don't remember if you joined already, because you get the notification there. But also, you know, try to just activate the notifications on Twitch, because the thing is that for RL, I'll try to put down a schedule as soon as I can be a little bit more stable, since I'm still searching for an apartment and I still have to get the SIM cards. No, okay, and then I've seen you. Okay. Yeah, you should get, you know, then turn on the notifications for the there are the channels like for Twitch and YouTube, where you get, you know, alerted as soon as I go live. Oh, look at this species, so cool. Anyways, yeah, today, you know, I went here because it's one of the best spots to see the cherry blossom. I will go basically to all the possible spots to see the cherry blossom. And oh, look at this species. Wow. Bayang. Angel fishy. Wow. I don't know, he came out as sort of voice, kind of like Yoda. Wanna see a huge turtle? He's chilling. Guys. There's more kids all around, and I felt, you know, something around my legs. Have you faced any discrimination in Korea? I plan on visiting in summer, but I heard it is hard for people of color. Okay, man, I'll show you around here, and then I will answer as soon as I go out, okay? Because that's an important question. So, okay, let me see. Ah, okay, these little, I don't know, shrimps. How can we call this? Look. Wow, with the zoom is cool. Let's zoom more. Those. Here there should be blue. Ah, those. Look at that. That one. Also, the screenshot tool might be bugged. What do you mean with bugged? Be a little bit more specific. I mean, they are little guys. Look my hand. Really little. Look at this. Do you have arachnophobia? Oh, look at that, it's huge. That's big. I use the tool and it shows an old image instead of the current picture I just took. I have to check it. Not sure. You know, sometimes it's streamer bot, sometimes it's the connection, sometimes it's Sometimes I don't even fucking know what's going on, so I will check it. But thank you for the feedback. Wow, these are really blue. So cool. And the frog, where is the frog? I don't. It's so hot here. Wow, look at that. That's fancy. Artistic. Whoa, look how big are these butterflies. Another funny. Wow. That's huge. To me, the one is more scary than the spider, because look how big is that thing. I mean, that's the spider. Look how big is that. Those are cool, those scarabs. I've never seen so big in my life. Like, wow, wow. This one is super cool colors. Look. Also those, actually. Look at that. Okay. Back in the days, I had a friend, he was so scared about butterflies. He could not even watch them, like this in frames. Completely scared. I mean, but that's a phobia when it's like Are we back? I hope so. Okay. I don't know why this time it disconnected from the Bellabox server all of a sudden. So I don't know. I was talking about like influencers, talking about negative things in general. So I'll start again, okay? Because I want to answer the question of Soul Explorer, which is I guess an important question. I want to say give my 2 cents. By the way, people getting married here. So, okay, let me sit in a decent spot so I can answer. Oh, sorry, bro. I don't want to end up in someone else's like marriage picture. Okay, let's go there. I've seen a nice bench. I'll go there, okay? Because I think, that this question maybe arrives also because there is so much shit out there, and some is partially even, might be true, but I don't like all the the kind of content that just really focus on the bad things. So okay, down here, it's good, nice way between the two. Wow, Messier. Okay guys, so okay, topic racism. So my experience is that I never experienced it. I've heard a lot of shit about this matter, and so for me we should clarify a little bit about when we hear influencers or YouTubers or whatever speaking about other countries and always focusing on the bad sides. So first of all, yeah, that it's really easy to do, and probably talking about shit, yeah, it's easier, gets more attention, of course, because it's oh my god, is that true? Have you heard that? Oh my god, so bad, our country is so much better. So first of all, I think that there is no country nowadays where you can experience zero racism, but because people are stupid everywhere. So that's not related to a country being way more racist than another one. I don't think so. That's the thing. What we can say about Korea is that, of course, for historical reasons, people in Korea might tend to be on the defensive side, but they suffered so much till, not a long time ago, if you think about it. And so is the kind of culture that tends to be a little bit more closed. Yeah, it's in the culture, and it's also part of their history. And but I also want to point out something else. First of all, sometimes it's not racist. I've heard a lot of shit, and I will explain a few of those, a lot of stupid things. So many times it's not about racism, but many times is language barrier, which is totally different. So if you, for example, can speak, I know that it's not that if you go to a country you are supposed to speak the language, of course not, but speaking a little bit of the language wherever you go, it's not Korea, it would be the same in Thailand. I don't speak Thai language, and I could feel that there was always a freaking barrier, even if people are really nice over there. But still, if you speak even a little bit, you know, I mean, the basic is say at least hi and thank you. But if you go over that, you get many doors open, you know. And so, for example, here people tend to be really kind, for example, and also helpful, willing to help if they understand you, you know. If they can't understand you, of course, it's not that, you know, it depends on where you come from. And that's the thing. And actually, you can see in a genuine way people here getting so happy if a foreigner can speak a little bit of the language. They get surprised, and at the same time you can see them happy, you know, but in a genuine way. So yesterday I went to the convenience store. There was the lady there, and because I answered in Korean, and she asked me, because I asked for a bag, and she asked me which kind of bag, and I said like normal bag, not the one for the trash. And she, oh my god, you're so good, blah blah blah. And I said no. She asked me when did you arrive? I said on during the weekend. She was like, how is it possible like that you speak like this? Actually, I speak really bad Korean, and you know my level really sank down, but still I can speak a little bit. I should get back on studying. And yeah, and we started talking a little bit, and you know, she was really curious, and I could see her like genuinely interested, you know, in knowing more. So, but you know, there are like specific things that sometimes people refer to. For example, like places where only Koreans can enter. So I never. I'm not like a club person. I know there are clubs that might have that kind of policy, but you know, I wouldn't say that there is racism. There is the same in Japan that I know. It's also that, you know, if those people cannot really talk or interact with foreigners, you know, you are going to have a hard time. So sometimes, at least for Koreans, even if you ask for information, if you ask in English, usually they can understand 99% of that. But if they don't feel really comfortable in answering because they don't feel good enough in speaking the language, they would say, oh no. But I can tell you this for sure, you know, talking also with friends, because that's the impression that you get, that they understand you, but they're kind of like blocked. There is this body language, because they have difficulties in, you know, in answering, and so for them they feel like kind of like awkward, and so they say, oh no, like this. But that's not racism. Another thing that people talked about was about the taxi that don't stop if they see that you are a foreigner. Never happened to me, not even once. From what I know, there are some taxis that cannot stop because it's kind of like they can work in a limited like zone of pertinence, if you know what I mean. But that's a different story. Anyways, if you use the app, never had a problem. It's not that the taxi will arrive and not stop, no. So, and for the rest, I think it's really personal. I think also another thing that sometimes people then talk about racism is that it's also how you act and how you behave. You go to a different country, right? There are different rules. I've seen, and I'm sorry to say about this, but for the most Americans do this, like sometimes Americans come to another country and they feel like all the world is, you know, that they are the best. Yeah, I'm from America, yeah, cool, so everyone should, I don't know, kiss my ass. It's not like that. So you go to another country, there are different rules, a different culture. You should adapt to the culture. It's not that people here should adapt to you because you know, gave them the honor of your presence. It's not like that. So I've seen people pissed off, even at Starbucks, for whatever reason, like because I don't know, the staff could not really understand, or they expected something different. Calm down, you know. Many times I feel also like getting angry like that is not helpful. Of course there is language barrier, but that's it. And about the thing of black people, so imagine that in this country, until not that long time ago, now it's different of course, but you know, apart from being like dominated by Japan for 35 years, no, just a little history, but this country was colonized from 1910 to 1945, basically when the Second World War ended, and after that they got like civil war, and then the separation of, you know, North Korea and South Korea. So if people might understand a little bit the suffering, you could also understand the fact that until that point they were really like close to the war, you know. So it's not that they were open in any way, so I don't think they could even really see that many foreigners. Nowadays it's different because, you know, at some point with the Hallyu, so with the K-culture in general, K-pop, the movies, the dramas, you know, the culture just spread it all over the world, and now they kind of have a little bit the spotlight. They are under the spotlight, and of course, you know, the country gained also popularity. For them it's a good thing actually, you know, for the economy, for many activities. I would never say that a restaurant owner would be not happy to have foreigners sitting at the table if they behave in a decent way, because they are black or white or whatever, you know. What I can tell you, but that's not racism, that's another thing, is that for some countries, but it's not only here, you know, it's in many parts of the world, depending on where you come from, you might have difficulties in getting the visa, you know, or entering the country, but it's not only for Korea, of course. And some of us are more lucky than others, because, you know, I come from Italy. Our passport is one of the most powerful in the world. Wherever I go, people don't really make a fuss, you know. Actually, for many places, like also this one, I don't need to fill any form like KETA or other stuff. I can just enter the place. So of course I have that kind of privilege. Of course I'm not, you know, black, so I probably would never experience that kind of racism that unfortunately is still out there. So this is the thing, you know. And there is racism, of course there is, but you come to Italy, there will be racism, of course there will be, but from idiot people. So, and this is the thing that I don't like. If someone has to, you know, deal with an idiot, you should just understand that you had, you know, the misfortune that, you know, you have been unlucky to meet an idiot, but that idiot could be, you know, from whatever country. So, and it's not that because you had the bad experience, then you make a video telling, oh, all these people are all fucking racist, because it's not like that. And can you ask me about Italians? Yeah, I would say, you know, Italians are friendly, Italians are helpful if you come, but can I tell you that 100% of Italians are not racist? I don't think so. Our government is from, you know, the right side, and there are people at the government right now in Italy that are totally freaking fascist and probably racist. So what should I say? Even in our fucking government, you know, there are like racist people. Do I like them? No. Do I respect them? No. Would I kick their ass? Sure, if I get the chance. Probably I would go to jail though. What about Indians? Do you think the same logic in Indians? What is Indians? What does it mean? Indians? sorry, sometimes my English is so bad. If you mean Indians, but you mean like people from India if you go there, or for people from India coming? Indian, okay, because I read Indians. Okay, Indian. Yeah, I know where Indians are. Because I read Indians, I was like, or is Indians, or is some word that I don't know about. No, okay. So you mean for Indians to come over here, or for people going over there? But it's the same, you know. I think that what I've told you is totally the same. My first suggestion, actually the only suggestion, you know. Oh, don't worry. It's just that because I know my, you know, how my English, you know, how much it can be broken, and also that I don't know many words. Yeah, I was just, you know, just wanted to be sure. So, man, it's the same. It's the same. It doesn't matter if someone is going to India or someone from India is coming here. The thing that I think is really, really important for people traveling and going to other countries is trying to be respectful. Try to, even if you don't know the language, at least try to understand a little bit the culture, okay? If you do some, so I make a stupid example now. In Korea, when you give something to someone, doesn't matter if it's a credit card. I have to move to another place because now they're, I think, can you still hear me? Because they are like cleaning the leaves here with a vacuum, so it's a bit noisy. Let me move to another place. Okay, let me move because yeah, it's really noisy. So, once again, yeah, exactly, always with two hands. So what I wanted to say is that if you're a foreigner, for example, it's not that a Korean would feel offended if you don't use both hands, because they know that it's their culture, it's not your culture, okay? Of course. But at the same time, if you know that thing, I'm sure that it's not that they will say, oh my god, thank you so much for, you know, using our ways. No, but in their heart they will be happy because they feel like, oh, this person is so respectful, and you know, that even tries to stay here in our country using our ways. So these are small things that of course make, you know, people behaving also towards you in a different way. Because, and it is like this in everywhere in the world, because I feel like if I try to go, you know, in Thailand and I say thank you in Thailandese and I make the gesture, yeah, they will feel like, okay, I can appreciate this, you know. And it's not that here they know what thank you does mean. So if you say thank you, especially if you go to a restaurant or any shop, yeah, still you say thank you, you know, you have been polite. But if you give something with both hands, you say 감사합니다, I'm sure that, you know, they will appreciate it. So that's the thing, and not the thing that, oh my god, the taxi driver didn't stop. But you know, the taxi driver might have, first, the reason, second, people don't even understand that here, for example, the light is on the opposite. Like when it's red, it's empty, yeah, and it's good. When it's green, no, it's taken, you know, so it's not free. There is written pincha. I understand that if you don't know what the heck is written there and what it does mean, you might feel like, oh, the taxi didn't stop, but it was green light. Yeah, sure, okay, it was taken. It was not free, first of all. Second thing, maybe the taxi driver, I don't know, ended the shift, or maybe the taxi driver couldn't stop there for any reason, and people get pissed off. Thanks for cleaning stuff up, Esther. I fear visiting Korea because of all videos made about the country, about the stuff. Yeah, okay. This is the thing. I don't want to, you know, say, yeah, come here, there is no racism, because I told you. And I can tell you that for sure. For example, like, in the meantime, while I talk, enjoy some nice view. For sure, for example, the old generation might be more close-minded, okay, while the new generations might be more open-minded. But isn't that like that everywhere in the world? If you talk maybe with your grandpa, if you talk with old people, but they have their own reason. I don't want to say no, like, oh, old people are bad people. No. But I explained, you know, here they have, like, for example, historical reasons. They suffered, so can you blame them? I think nobody can't. But you come here, you know, with an open heart, open mind, trying to be respectful, enjoy your visit, not thinking, oh my god, I will experience racism. Because unfortunately, racism is something that, you know, you wake up in the morning and you should think, ah, shit, in this fucking world where we live in, someone decided that, you know, skin color is a thing. Not that we are all humans. But that's not a fault of one country, it's our fucked up minds, you know? So, but even if it wasn't about the skin, it's like someone decided that, you know, a person is better than another person. What the fuck? Why? For what? Because you are more wealthy? Because you are more beautiful? Who decided that? So I don't want to be a fucking guru. I don't want to be the wise guy talking, you know, while walking around the cherry trees. But I would just like to, I don't know, to talk about the reality. It's an issue everywhere, you know? So, of course, I hope that you will not experience it here, in this beautiful country. But that's it. But for real, just, you know, just make something good for yourself and stop looking at that shit, you know? Sometimes, yeah, you could, you know, I even have seen videos from Koreans telling something like, oh yeah, you know, I cannot really say that our country is not, you know, really, that there is no racism. But yeah, man, like, you are doing the same video that, you know, everyone has done. Why? Just for a bunch of likes? Fuck that shit. Racism is everywhere, you know. The reality of this country, as I said, is that they are getting all these foreigners nowadays, you know, and this is the thing. If you come to Seoul, you can see a lot of foreigners, you know. Even if you see a lot of foreigners, still, not that many. A lot, a fucking lot, but still. Not like in other countries. And if you move just like this, okay, just a little bit from Seoul, out of Seoul, for example, now I'm in Namyangju. Namyangju is really close to Seoul, it's attached. Okay, you go with the metro, you basically pass the border on the east side of Seoul, you are in Namyangju. I'm the only fucking foreigner there, you know? So, what can I tell you? That when I go around, sometimes I see like people looking at me with curiosity. Yeah, it doesn't even happen that much, you know. It's not that happening, oh my god, the foreigner, no. Because still, they got used. But yeah, I can tell you, sometimes it happens, but I would be curious too. You imagine instead you living in a, I don't know, Afro-American community, and at some point, the only, I don't know, Chinese pass by, everyone will be like, what the heck? Like, how did this guy, you know, end up here? But that is the thought. No, oh my god, everyone is looking at me because they're so fucking racist. And that's it, you know. Sorry, it's like you opened the like Pandora's vase, but I've never talked about this. But every time I've seen those videos, I was like, once again, oh my god, you know. But it's not just the racism. I'm so fucking tired of people always talking about the negative aspects. It doesn't matter. You're watching things related to video games. Yeah, it's better to, you know, spit on bad stuff than saying, oh, look at this, how cool is this, how cool it is. Or yeah, you talk about a country, shit, like how many beautiful things do you have to say, you know, about this? So many. I can fill a fucking book with positive things. No, let's focus on the negative things. And this is something that I hate also when I'm in Italy, and people are kind of like, there is this mentality sometimes in Italy. Oh, but our country is not the worst one, you know. Even if things, you know, are not perfect, it's not that those guys can teach us anything because they have blah blah blah. Like, and you mentioned the country, people would say the negative aspect of the country instead of saying, okay, beside the negative aspect, how many things we could actually learn from those guys? Nobody thinks that way, you know. But that's stupid. That's really stupid. So, and it's the same from, you know, for Korea. It's the same for Japan. It's the same from, I don't know, whatever. And sure, some people, some countries are more closed than others because of the culture, because of many reasons. But you know, I don't give a shit to comment under the videos. I don't really care. But I would really ask to those guys, can you name one freaking country that you have been in that where you cannot experience racism whatsoever? Like, every people is so fucking enlightened and so smart and so wise that they understood that we are living in the same world, that if you see from the fucking space, we are just like this, like a small dot. There's no such country. That's the reality. So we want to talk about shit about any country? Yeah, let's talk shit about Italy. No problem. But is that nice? Nope. So yeah, do yourself a favor and avoid the shit, because it doesn't matter if it's American speaking, Korean speaking, Chinese speaking. I don't give a shit. Because that makes more, you know, claim that kind of video. There are 100 videos telling maybe even the same thing about how beautiful is the country for this or that reason, and then there is one saying, oh, you know what happened to me? Oh my god, this is fucking serious, you know? And everyone, oh my god, and it goes viral. I don't like it. You know, there are even really good content creators from Italy that I know that have lived here for a long time, and I really enjoy their content a lot. But once in a while, of course they're professionals, so they know what they do. Once in a while they have to drop the like negative video, okay, negative topic video, because that makes views, you know. I don't like it. I don't fucking care that you need the views, you need the money. I don't fucking care. It's not my jam. So I keep, you know, watching the other stuff they release, but not the, you know, what happened, murder story, or I don't know. There is shit in every fucking country, but if you focus on that, yeah, every country can be seen like, oh my god, this place is shit. Give you I want to make, you know, and this is the last example, not talking about Korea. So when I had to go the first time to Thailand, I told my mom. My mom was really like concerned. Oh my god, but you know, the country, you have to be careful because you know that police can be really tough with foreigners and the jailers bad and blah blah blah. And my colleagues went there and the police took their laptop and other stuff and blah blah blah. And I said, okay, what was the reason? Those guys did something stupid, I guess. You know, I went to Thailand. I had a blast there. It was really fun. Every fucking time, you know, last year that I had to talk with cops for any reason, or the cops approached me for any reason, they were always extremely kind. Not always kind, but the thing that really impressed me was that they could not really speak English, but they tried always their best to communicate, always with a smile on their face, and always really in a gentle way, even when I was doing something that I was not supposed to do. For example, last year apparently you could not stream in the, you know, when you visit the Grand Palace. I entered, I didn't know. I had my backpack, all my gears, and you know, they said to me, oh no, it's not possible. It's not that they really told me, they made me understand that, and they even brought me in front of a cart, like a sign that was, you know, explaining everything. But they were really kind, you know. Another time I had to take a picture in another place, but that place is really like it's kind of like a limited area, because you can go until a certain point, and they, you know, said, oh yeah, you can stay till that point, take a picture, you can stay all the time that you want, but please don't go after the point, then get back. And really gentle, really kind, always. So after that, you know, even my mom changed the idea, saying, oh, Thailand is such a good place, blah blah blah, like this, like that. Yeah. Turned out that their colleagues were idiots. They did something probably stupid with girls and stuff. You know, police came and they kind of like paid for what they did. Then I don't know the whole story, but let's say that they were not behaving in the proper way. So that's the thing. Anyways, enough with my face. Let me show you a little bit more of the park. Now with this beautiful light, it's also very beautiful. This is the entrance. So anyways, I talked even too much. You see the Seoul soup sign. Yeah, Soul Explorer, but don't worry, you know, sorry it took me a lot, but I wanted just to, you know, make you understand that, yeah. It's, you know, many times things are not that bad as they want to make us feel and believe. You know, it's the same with the news. You watch the freaking news and, you know, it's always about the negative stuff. So yeah, there is a lot of negative stuff going on in the world, but it's not that they really focus on the nice things. So it's really cool. I don't know if Nicole remembers about this, but last year there were a lot of like flowers there. This year not that many, but I don't remember really these vases. I think they put this year. And also the Hachi sign. So now the thing is that I wanted also to go to another place, but that's the Hachi. And just to show Nicole, yeah, you see this is Hachi and the Seoul Friends. It's a bit different from the Pellicom. This seems more like Sullivan of Monsters & Co. So the common screenshot shows always the same peak, the elephant. Yeah, I have to go back home and understand what happened. And the peak, I have to see on Discord if it's the picture that actually someone took last time. Because this is the thing, guys. Just this morning, before I went out, StreamerBot, which is the software that I use for all the commands and stuff, asked me to update it. You know, every time the fucking thing, you know, gets an update, it screws up the commands somehow. I don't know why they do this magic thing every time. And so I will check later, okay? In any case, the screenshot will soon be changed in something that you can use using the channel points. I think we tested enough. I mean, when it works properly, but... And where do you plan on visiting on today's stream? So, for the most, you know, today I just wanted to see the Seoul Forest, which is already, you know, really big. And I got at least 30 minutes of problems at the start when it disconnected. Anyways, I explained already. Now I'm with really provisory SIM cards. Today I couldn't go to Hongdae because where I'm living now is 1 hour from here, 1 hour and 30 from Hongdae. And I wanted to go to kind of like a mountain that is close to this place. I don't remember the name, I will tell you next time. So my plan was to come here and then go also there. But I won't make it in time, you know. I could arrive and I just will have to go back. So for today, that's it, I think. And because unfortunately, guys, until I don't get an apartment, you know, and I will be here in Seoul, to arrive in Seoul I have to take a bus, and usually it's like 2 subways. Oh, okay, I repeat. I was saying, today my idea was to come here in Seoul Forest and also to a mountain which is not that far from here. Should be also another beautiful spot to see the cherry blossom. But since I'm still in a provisory accommodation, okay, I still have to find a proper apartment. It takes me a lot of time to arrive to Seoul. I have to take a bus and 2 subways, and so to get back I need to take 2 subways and hello, and so I will not make it in time because I can arrive there and then 2 seconds, and then I will have to get back, so it would be, you know, just a waste of time because I cannot show you around. So I think I will go, I don't know, because, you know, in the weekends probably I will meet some friends or do something with some friends, so not streaming. But I don't know if both the days, so maybe one day I might even stream, but tomorrow I'm not sure. So just keep an eye open, because I want to go to Hongdae, get 2 SIM cards, like decent ones, not like this one that is, I don't know, it's a bit weird, but this is an eSIM card that I'm using, and I downloaded it just for like 7 days, just because when I go around, if I have no Wi-Fi, it means, you know, no map, and it's a problem. So tomorrow the idea is going to Hongdae. Maybe I will bring all my stuff, so that if I, you know, get the 2 SIM cards, I will try my usual setup, but I'm not sure. Also these days, guys, trust me, I'm really doing my best, because I arrived here just in the weekend. I don't, you know, I don't have a proper place to stay, so all my things are just there in really provisory way, and I'm not sleeping much, because I'm sleeping on a sofa, so it's not that I'm getting the best sleep. I'm sleeping, but you know, it's not the best. So there's a lot of t-shirts here, but you know, I'm streaming in any case, because Cherry Blossom doesn't last that much, and I don't want to, you know, waste the opportunity. But for sure, as soon as I, you know, just will get my place, and I can set up my things in a proper way and in a stable way, it will be more fun for everyone, for me, for you. I will get back to my beloved Tarangi. So there will be more bike streaming around Seoul and all the crap. And also, yeah, I mean, I'm still using these fucked up plans, but soon I should get a new one. I mean, I already paid for that. I'm just waiting for it to arrive from China. And that's it. Tarangi, guys, Tarangi. You know, today I was also checking if there is the possibility to get an electric bike, like renting an electric bike, but not those that are there in the street. There, I don't think I can get them. Last year there was the problem with the residency number that I don't have. But I wanted to get a single one, maybe from a shop for 1 month. It would be nice. So that's it. Anyways, you know, just be patient, just a little bit, and things should get back to normal also in terms of quality. Also because I really care about the content related to Korea. And yeah, and this year I want to make it, you know, even better, study a little bit more. Anyways, this should be one of the entrance, in theory. Yeah. So I came out from this, you know, this tower here, and it was weird because, yeah, I was like going in the offices instead of there are like many exits. I wasn't sure, you know, which one was the right path. That's cool. Ah, my lips. I have to buy something for like a lip balm or something. With the wind, it's already all ruined. Look at these chapped lips. So anyways, I think that's it for today, guys. I would like to make a small raid to someone, so please wait a little bit more. So let's go and say hi. You know, nowadays I'm trying to always raid someone, because yeah, it's not really about hydrating, you know, it's more that Oh shish. Mini heart for me. Thank you. Yeah, this is another thing, that with this fucking app I cannot see the mini heart is for you. Sorry, it's not the love for Dokkaebi. Anyways, yeah, Soul Explorer. This is for you. Mini heart for you. Sorry, but with this app I don't see the alerts, you know, with RL Pro. I have to understand how to do it, but that's why I don't like them much to use the phone. As soon as I will get back to my beloved camera, I will use this phone for, you know, the chat and everything. So just stick with me. Let's see. I want to see who we can rate. Sorry for the long talk about racism and other stuff, but yeah. I think it was needed, because too much shit going around online these days. Raid channel. Let's raid. Guys, let's raid. But is there... Okay, so let's see. Every time I search for Korea, there's nobody around here. Korea. Sorry for the weird... Okay. Same category. Okay. Filter by tag. Korea. Do we have Korea as category, as tag? Nobody? Nice. Nice. Okay, then let's go same category. Okay, let's see, following. Nope. Guys, do you have any suggestion? Someone you like? I only know Amy, she's making 100 dumplings. Amy is written like Amy, like that. Let's see, Amy. Amy who? There are too many Amy. Amy what? Amy with the Y. Amy. I have too many Amy. Amy Kim. I have Kim Jong-moonim, but I don't think she's the girl. Amy Catherine. No. Amy Kim. Okay. Yeah, you have to be really precise, because otherwise we have a problem, because the search of Twitch is really crap. Amy Kim, but is Korean, is Kim Jong-moonim. Let's see. Yeah, Kim Jong-moonim. Okay, that's great. Start raid. Okay, guys. See ya. Bye bye. See you soon. Ciao ciao.